Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a double feature from Maelstrom in the Galluss K. He got it before I did, and worked really hard to get me a decent round with it, so I'm going to run his before I do anything with it. It is an interesting machine. It is the support version of the Galluss J, of course, so it's got some decent weaponry. It has a knuckle buster on its shoulder for a cannon, I believe. It's got it can use the Dwudge's giant bazooka. It can also use the energy gun that the standard Galluss J can, I believe. Got a wrist-mounted missile launcher. I'm not sure if the melee is the big slap from the Galluss J, but I hope so. That's a good move. Pardon me for yawning a little bit. I didn't sleep too well last night. Just nothing bad, nothing wrong, just indigestion, and that's on me. I knew better and I ate it anyway. So that's, you know, it's one of those things. But this is, as you can see, an ace match, which means at the 3-minute remaining mark, the highest scorer on each team will be chosen. And amazing that didn't kill, but missiles will. Yep. And when the ace is chosen for each team, they will be worth triple points if you kill them, but all of their kills and assists will also be worth triple points. So, yeah, so, you know, the longer your ace is alive and the longer the enemy ace is dead, the better off you are. Let's see. Also, I'm going to add my usual spiel: you cannot base bomb in ace mode. I encountered somebody last night who did not know this thing or forgot that they were in ace mode, and that was really kind of actually, we almost won, and if that one person hadn't been isolated for that long trying to base bomb, I think we might have made it. Just, if you're not sure what mode you're in, watch for the exclamation point over the bombing point. If it's not there, you can't bomb. So, yeah. But so far, doing really well, getting some good shots in. The giant bazooka, of course, can fire while you're dropping it off of a platform. So, always nice to get stuff in midair. I started to say in the big air because Maelstrom switched to the big gun, which the Galluss K has, which, you know, has, I think it's the Zaku half cannon that has it, among other things. I think there's another Zaku cannon variant that has it, but, yeah, the big gun is a decent weapon, so not heartbreaking to see it here on the Galluss. Okay, that is the overhead smash that the Dom Barrage has, I think, so, yeah. Technically, the Galluss K should have the big slap that the Galluss J can use, but I guess they didn't want to give that to a support, which is a shame. I'd like to see that. GBO2 is usually pretty good about adding specific weapons and techniques and things that a mobile suit should have. I mean, you saw what they did to the Double Zeta. They gave it its transformation and its shoulder cannons, but, you know, they don't catch everything. But, you know, always can hope that they will. So, but for now, let's see. 4.5 minutes left, 90 seconds or so until the ace is chosen. Maelstrom's team has a less than 1,000-point lead at this point, which, once aces are chosen in a 500 room, not a lot. So, you know, it's still anybody's game, but we'll see how it goes. But landing a fair number of good shots here. So, see. Unfortunately, Maelstrom is kind of in a bad spot. He's got that Jarja on him. He's got the Zusa behind him, and pretty much everything is trying to kill him. Enemy team has taken the lead. It's maybe not a bad time to take a death, though, because Maelstrom has gotten a couple of kills, so not impossible he becomes the ace. We'll have to see. But yeah, words. I am so sorry, but yeah, like I said, slept terribly last night, so yeah. See, yeah, ace selection soon, 30 seconds or so. And, yeah. Maelstrom's team's a little bit spread out. Hopefully once an ace is chosen, they'll come together a little bit. He just got an assist from somebody they killed. A little bit early on that, but I don't think when he started firing, I don't think he knew it was going to tackle, so But yeah, that Jarja has taken a lot of damage from the various sub-weapons. That's good. And I think he was saving that one for after he became ace, and that was a nice quick 1,500 points, so which put his team back in the lead. And that's 2 kills. Very nice. Yeah, so he has definitely got it together as ace. That is good, and if his team is able to support him adequately, they have got this in the bag. So, that's what it comes down to, is, you know, teamwork. And, you know, being willing to defend the person who can get you the most points. A lot of teams do seem to prioritize killing the enemy ace, and killing the enemy ace is good, but you know, the other half of the puzzle is making sure that your team can score more points while the enemy team can't. And man, just yeah. Let's see, 2 minutes left, 4,000 point lead. That's pretty good. That could still turn around relatively quickly with assists and all. That's 2 ace kills. But yeah, stay close is a good one. Because yeah, if they can just keep coordinated, they've got this. So yeah, everybody seems to be sticking to Mail. That's good. He missed his beam cannon shot, but that's okay. And let's see. Somebody, I think the person who came tackling through blocked his shot on one of the other enemies. Kind of a shame, but yeah, wrist missiles. If you do use the Galluss J's energy gun, that has another missile launcher attached, so you will get some more weapon spam out of it and more damage potential possibly. Giant bazooka probably does more damage overall than the energy rifle does, but also still pretty good despite taking a death. Yeah, but also giant bazooka is ballistic, which 500 or so is about where ballistic defenses start to taper off, so it's not a bad plan to take ballistic weapons in at that cost. Okay, the enemy ace did get a kill, so they're catching up. It's going to be a close one, but maybe not as much as I think, since the enemy ace's hit points are dwindling. If they dwindle just a little more, that'd be good. Okay, yep, somebody got the enemy ace. As long as Mail stays alive, they've pretty much got this. 20-some seconds. Yep, just very cautiously coming around, but I hate to say it, I think that's going to be, yep, that's the Jarja behind him. And, yeah, he's going to try and run for it, it looks like, because, yeah, you're going to need that Jarja off of you if you want to live. Luckily, his teammate was right there with the Galbaldi, and that was enough to get the Jarja on the ground for hopefully long enough for Maelstrom to get out of its way. Nope, they did get the kill, but they did not get the win, so worked out in the end. Not bad at all. We'll take a look at the final stats, and then we'll take a look at the next video. His colors look good on the K. Very nice. Let's see. 7,350 out of 15,000, almost exactly half the score. Not quite, but close. 77,000 damage, very, right on the heels of somebody else's damage. 8 fours and kill deaths. 8 kills, 4 deaths. Thank you, Rob. And time to move on to the next one. And here we go with the second round. Maelstrom is using the energy gun this time, I see, so he will have access to that second bank of missiles, so that should be handy. This is still ace mode. This is the deserted city, which, presumably down the street from the abandoned warehouse district. I was talking to some friends who didn't know about the abandoned warehouse district before tonight, so at least I'm pretty sure the phrase has been used elsewhere, but where I first heard it was in the Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z, the one that was for TV syndication, so they had to minimize the violence and property damage as much, collateral damage, I guess you'd say, as much as possible. So yeah, at one point they're attacking the abandoned warehouse district, which is just kind of one step up from Megas XLR's This Building Scheduled to be Demolished Anyway, which is one of my favorites. But let's see. Yeah, Mal's getting focused kind of bad here. Good time to pull back. Except there's a pixie behind him, so, well, he managed to hit it before it killed him, but Unfortunately, yeah, he was just getting focused by the entire enemy team, and there's not a lot you can do at that point. Let's see, Gym-powered full armor is what got him, the Gym Bulldog. And probably, if the leaks were accurate, probably by the time you're watching this video, there should be a new secondary banner to get the level 2 of that, and I really like it. So, you know, good luck to everybody who doesn't have it yet and wants it, because it's got some fun tricks. It's neat to use. Let's see, energy gunshot to the shins. Looks like somebody took out the thing that was keeping him off of the Bulldog, so, and managed to tag the Bulldog with a kill shot there. That worked out. And yes, there is a stealth unit, which hopefully everybody else has managed to find, but it's yeah, somebody else knows. Good. So yeah, there's Pixie, and not an Isaac in sight, sadly, because the support this round is the Galluss K. So yeah, so probably, I don't know that the Pixie's going to have a spectacular round, but it's got as good a chance as it's going to get, because yeah, the Isaac really wreaks havoc on the Pixie. So let's see. Yep, I think Maelstrom has figured out where the Pixie is. I'm not sure. This may, from the fact that it shows up on his radar, this may have anti-stealth. Oh no, that's the Bulldog. Never mind. But he has managed to stun lock it to death, and there's somebody behind him. That is, it's Pale Rider VG, which definitely, of the two things, better to be fighting than a Pixie, but let's see if that's the Pixie behind him. Nope, it's a Gundam, Gundam 04 booster type, I believe. See. Unfortunately, his team finally figured out where he is, and the fact that he's, you know, taking a lot of fire, so that's good. Let's see, Rigelgu, Bulldog's back, and we know there's a Pixie, which is what finally came up behind him and killed him. So yeah, there's okay, it looks like they finished the Pixie almost immediately after it killed him, so not worst case scenario, but would have been nice if they gotten that done a couple seconds earlier. As it stands, though, they're doing pretty well. They've got almost a 2,000 point lead, which again in 500 ace is not a ton, but it's decent. It's a good place to start from at the 3-minute mark. So I'm not sure if Maelstrom's going to be ace or somebody else will, because it's been he's, you know, had some interference when he's been trying to kill things, so kind of hard to say. And here comes the Pixie again, and yep, he need help here, because he does. And the Methus finally noticed. Good. Unfortunately, he's really low on health already, because yeah, just when the Pixie can actually get a hold of things, it can murder them, especially at the higher costs, where you can put every melee boost imaginable on it. I think it probably will have room for the overtuning part, so yeah, that is definitely a concern. Rigelgu did not hit him. Let's see. Okay, this time it's I think it's their Pale Rider VG that is the ace, so that is good. The enemy ace is also the Pale Rider VG, so okay, yeah, it's a mirror match. Being up on the ledge is not a terrible place to be, because it means the Pixie has to work a little bit harder to get to him. But he's going to go after the VG, I think, before anything else happens. Or try and stop the G4 while the Methus goes after the Pixie, or the VG. That's not a bad plan either. Took the kill simply because, for one thing, their ace is nowhere near. So, you know, leaving it for them, not really ideal, especially when Mael's low on health, so... But their ace is still alive despite being low on health. The enemy ace is down. This is pretty much the preferred state in an ace round and what you want to be working towards. Unfortunately, the missiles combined with the shock field... Actually, no, the shock field's from the enemy Bulldog, I think, so it probably didn't do much of anything. Because, yeah, they don't have a Bulldog because they have a Galluss K. So yeah, I don't, just an accident of missiles. It happens. Ace is destroyed, so unfortunately so is Maelstrom. And I think it's the enemy ace that managed to nab him, but yeah, it was, but they've still got a 5,000 point lead, and that is decent for a 500 ace round. So 90 seconds left. If they can keep that lead and take out that VG, they'll be in a good position, but unfortunately the Marseille has gotten themselves isolated, and that's bad news. Let's see. I think the raid for the Allied team is a Nightseeker Vosky Space, but let's see. Just waiting for a good shot. Missed it, and somebody's flanking him, so yep, he's just going to have to... okay, it's a Regelgu, not the best thing, not the worst. And the Pixie has gotten away. Just right now, basically a good time to babysit the ace. I wish the ace had seen that person with like no health running away, because that would have been a great thing. But yeah, there's a couple of people low on health, so if Mal can fight the enemy VG, well, yep, Allied VG snuck the kill. That's good. That's what you need. We've still got a 6,000 point lead. That's good with 20 some seconds left, and it's the lead is broadening. That's good too. Yeah, so. Yeah, Mail's doing a pretty good job of supporting the ace. A few, accidentally grabbed a kill once, but that's not the end of the world. And there's a good kill on the ace. And with 10 seconds left, that is a great position to be in. Tag that G4 in the feet. Ace is coming right up on it, and they're almost at... got the assist. I think the ace is probably who got it. At this point, it doesn't matter who got it as long as it was gotten, frankly. But, yeah, that was a good one. Let's see what the final scores and damage and what all were. Let's see. Maelstrom got top damage at 92,000, top assist at 1,200, and top diversion at 30.5%. That's a lot of diversions. So yeah, solid round. And, thank you once again to Maelstrom for grabbing this double feature for me. And 6 and 3. Nice. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, similarly, Maelstrom's got some rounds for me in the Dom Cannon single gun type, and I want to run those before I work on the request I have for that. So if you are the one who sent that request, it's on the way, but thank you for waiting.